the Hotshot Whiz Kids Podcast Network.
Hey, it's never o'clock. We are the Hotshot Whiz Kids with Mike Cline Jr. Mark Davila. And let me tell you something, a little about me. I've been so fucking depressed on the holidays. How was your Christmas?
It was fantastic.
Okay, really?
I got everything I asked for.
Your wish list?
Santa Claus came by.
I was just so fucking down.
Got a Christmas blowjob.
I did not. I did not get that. I wished for it, but it didn't happen. And
You mailed it out.
yeah.
Do people actually read those letters that they mail out?
You always see those news stories about, and all those letters going to Santa Claus, blah, blah, blah.
I mean, it's rude if you just throw them out, right?
I think they store them somewhere. Right?
I guess
Little
that
kids
would be
take
cool,
the
like in
time.
200 years. Like, here's some letters from 200 years ago.
These dumb kids believe that a magic man was going to give them presents?
No, I think it'd be interesting to see what, like, I would like to see what kids wanted in, like, 1885.
They wanted a wooden train.
I mean, they asked for, like, really simple things. Probably, like, one thing.
Well, because shit didn't exist back then.
Yeah, but now kids would be they ask for 6 million things.
Give me the new Xbox.
An iPod.
Yeah.
An iPad.
I need a new computer.
Oh, you know what I need? I need a new 60-inch LED.
Yeah, I need a new mom. Mine's a bitch. Shit.
A new hot
What
mom that's not related to me so I can fuck her.
Yeah, definitely. I'm thinking about the future. Anyway, my Christmas, I mean, it was fine, but once my son was with his mom, and I went to my parents for like an hour and ate, then I just was sitting home alone, and man,
Why did you stay at your parents longer?
I don't know. I was already beginning to get bummed out, so like, fuck it. Just going home just to fucking sit there by myself.
I don't understand what you expected.
I don't know.
See, I was at my family's house and I was having a good time. We were playing darts and
I would just started like getting down, and then what I started doing was, well, what am I supposed to do? So I got on one of the old dating websites and I started messaging people and trying to start conversations
on Christmas.
And I did start conversations.
Were they losers too?
Maybe.
Who apparently don't like their families? You're bumming me out. I gotta go home.
They were at their families. I don't know. I was just so depressed. And then I got more depressed because some of them, there were short conversations. Like, they didn't really want to talk to me.
Because they're with their families.
Yeah. It was
like, you should have been, but you had to get the hell out of there for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Wasn't that fun?
Why don't you play darts? You have a dartboard in the garage.
You know how cold it is outside? I'm fucking going outside.
I remember you bought a dartboard, hung it up in your garage.
Well, I bought a dartboard so I could practice because I am notoriously horrible at darts. We would go to the bars and I can't even hit the dartboard.
But you bought a real dartboard, and the ones at bars are generally the plastic ones.
You know what? Wouldn't I do better? Wouldn't I have a more of an advantage if I was like really good at real darts? I'm pretty sure it translates.
I guess it'd be easier for you if they were than the plastic ones.
So either way, I got that to practice. And listen, I'm just fucking not good at darts. I got bad aim. You know what's interesting? I've heard this before with other people, that you're better at darts when you're a little bit drunk. And
Why?
I would find, I don't know, but it would be true because...
You loosen up?
Maybe like I'm more focused because I'm kind of just drunk. I'm just looking at that fucking dartboard, not really thinking about anything else. I don't know, but when I was...
All your worries get to you when you're playing darts. You can't keep your mind in the game.
Yeah, listen.
It's supposed to be an escape, Mark.
Brings it all out.
Yeah, but you played that dartboard you bought like once.
Yeah, every once in a while I play. Please, I haven't looked at it in years. It's hanging up there.
And I remember we played in your garage once. It's kind of cold out, but we played.
Yeah.
And then we went out to a bar. Is it still there?
Yeah.
Where's the darts?
No idea.
Probably like right next to it or something.
Maybe.
Did your father ever? Did you ever play with your father?
No.
You ever said, "Hey, Dad, let's play a game of darts"?
No.
And he'd be out on a hot day with his coffee. I'm endlessly fascinated by Mark's father drinking coffee on a 90-degree day.
He's been out all day cutting the grass, getting a cup of coffee.
And making you get like, Mark, give me some coffee. But Dad, I don't know how to make me coffee.
I don't. It's coffee.
You know how to make it?
Well, he doesn't make coffee anymore. He just goes to like, whatever, McDonald's.
So you had to go to McDonald's for him?
He used to. I mean, years ago, he used buy coffee and then we'd have it in the house. But now he just goes by. He buys.
Does your mom drink coffee?
No, just my dad. He cut down. That's what.
Did your mom drink tea?
No.
What'd she drink in the morning?
Chocolate milk? I don't know. Nothing. I don't know. How the hell would
chocolate?
I know?
What about chocolate milk?
I don't know what anyone does. I'm not there in the morning.
What's your mom's favorite drink?
No idea.
No wonder why you're depressed there. You don't know what you don't even know. Do you even know them?
I know them enough.
Do you know any of your brother's favorite movie?
What's your mom's favorite drink?
Diet Pepsi, caffeine free. She'd rather have regular Pepsi, but years ago, she was borderline diabetic, so she had to stop drinking regular. So now she drinks caffeine free diet. It's her favorite drink.
What's her dad's favorite drink? Beer?
Or iced tea she likes. Yeah, of course. My father loves beer.
Your father's a drunk, yeah.
He's not drunk, he just likes beer.
How much beer does he drink a day?
Probably, I think he drinks a couple before he goes to bed. But on Christmas, he was drinking a lot.
How much does he
celebrating? I don't know. I didn't count.
Listen, how much does he hit you?
You know what? He gets nicer when he's a friendly guy.
He barely hits you at all.
Yeah, he's fun. He gets fun. He gets more funner. Hey,
yeah, my parents don't drink.
Do you know any of your brother's favorite movie?
I don't know. They like some shit. I don't know.
Debbie Does Dallas 6.
Does Daleks. It's a whole different one, the new ones. Those are movies we don't need remakes of. I'm so glad.
Every once in a while, a porn star does it too.
You know what? We don't need that fucking storyline based shit.
Well, yeah, because long form porn is over.
Yeah, I hope we never get back to it. At some point, 10, 20 years from now, shit is cyclical. It probably will come back at some point.
And a lot of guys are already talking about how the porn industry is just about dead. You got a bunch of different factors. You got number one,
everything's free on the internet.
Everything's free. Number two, there's these AIDS scares. So they're all going to the cam model, and that's just the way it's going to go.
I mean, porn will evolve. It will change.
It's evolving into cam model.
I mean...
It has not cam models, but the cam model of making money.
Even then, it'll still change after that, because that's just the nature of it. But as I said, I do not like my porn with a story at all. Something super short. It better be 10 seconds. He better walk in and say, "But Mom, Dad's coming home soon." Bam. That's it. That's all I need. Now I know it's incest porn. I don't need anything else.
What about your fake agent
ones? You know what? Other than that.
Exactly.
But that's almost like a reality show. So that's not like a traditional story. Oh, I need to raise money for whatever. But I fucking love those, yeah. There's a few agent ones, too. There's 3 in particular that I know of. I don't like the other 2 as much because they have accents, and the one guy has a really heavy accent, but he is in a foreign country because the girls don't even speak English half the time.
Would you be mad if it ended up they were real agents and they were like, all right, we'll be in touch. They don't have sex with them.
I wouldn't be mad.
You're cock all out ready, oh, come on. What the?
I'm like, what the fuck is this shit?
And it goes on for 10 minutes.
Here's your contract. All right. Sign here. Initial there on the bottom.
All right. My secretary's going to come in and get some of the rest of your...
She's going to witness this. She's going to sign.
She's going to get your 2 forms of ID for your tax purposes.
He does make them show their ID, to the camera.
By the way, I lost my Social Security card.
Really?
So I can't work in the States anymore. Apparently you don't actually need it.
Has anyone ever asked you for it?
I use it when I get a new job because they ask for 2 forms of ID. So I have my license. What else do I give them? I guess my birth certificate. My birth certificate it's I hate to say it, but it's really old and it's in horrible shape.
Oh man, mine.
It's almost like how the folds turn into ripped. I almost have 4 pieces of it.
Same thing. Same. My birth certificate looks like a fucking treasure map from the 1800s.
It looks like the letter from Martin McFly to Doc Brown after he taped it up in 1985.
Yeah, and you know why mine looks like that? Because for many years, I kept my birth certificate folded up in my wallet. So it just was crammed in there, and like you said, all the folds kind of turned into tears pretty much, and it looks like shit. I had to move it out Like at some point, I was like cleaning out my wallet, and I just took it out. I'm like, oh my god, I seen it, and it's like,
Well,
it's falling apart. I'm not carrying this around anymore.
that's what happened. I got a new wallet for my birthday, and I transferred stuff. And I remember taking my Social Security card out. So one or two things happened. I accidentally threw it away, or two, I put it somewhere for safekeeping, which I don't remember.
Either case is likely, because you do that shit sometimes, just throw stuff away by mistake.
And I also put things away, like, all right, I'll put this here, I'll remember, and then I forget.
You know what we're doing today?
Recording.
Yeah, we're
I think
doing
we'll
a live version.
I think we'll actually release this one this week.
We had another version, and it looked like shit. And we were barely even on the camera.
It was just like our crotches for the whole half
It really
hour.
was. Like, the camera ended, like, right at my waist. It did not turn out well. And we were like, fuck it. Not putting that out there.
So anyways, yeah, I was reading I went to the Social Security department, and I said, well, I didn't say.
It's like $10 too, right?
It's free.
Really?
They said if anyone
birth certificate, it was like $10.
They said if anyone charges you, now you get a free one. You only get a certain amount of lifetime, I guess, or something. But anyways, they're like, you don't really probably need one, because the only thing that's important is if you know the number, which I do. And my number is 091428. No. You know, that's a weird thing.
You know, it's funny. You don't learn it until you go to college. Before then, you have no idea what your numbers are.
No, you know what? I learned it when I got a job, because we used to have to punch in with it at, I think,
McDonald's?
Burger King, maybe?
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. I didn't learn it till I was in college. No, because I worked at Burger King too, and I didn't have to use that.
What'd you use?
They gave me some numbers. I don't know.
I thought it was Social Security.
No, maybe that was McDonald's then.
No, McDonald's is like a punch card.
Then I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know. But anyways, yeah, so like the one thing that's important is you remember is it. What I was going to say is, like, it's so easy. Everyone is out there anyway. Like, you'd think, like, I mean, if you've ever typed it in the computer, and even if you didn't, it's in a database somewhere, and it's out there.
I mean, yeah, everything's out there. There's, like, I go to, what's this one site? Oh, shit.
StealYourIdentity.com.
That's the one. Shit, I can't remember the fucking name. I've told you about it before. Spokio.com, and I put my name in there, and holy shit, you know, you would be super surprised at what comes up. My parents' address, my parents' names, all my brothers, like everyone.
Your cock size.
Yeah, everyone that's associated with you, it's all on there. It's like all information is just sitting out there. It's like, no wonder we're not getting robbed constantly.
I was thinking about that nude picture thing. You know, my theory that everyone's going to have a nude picture out there in like 10, 15 years. I was thinking, why not, when someone goes, hey, send me a nude picture, why not send a fake nude picture of somebody else?
That doesn't even look... I thought you were white.
Do you think, like, when a dude gets there, he's like, hold on, that picture you sent was way different. You think he's going to, like, stop in his tracks when you're really nude in front of him? No, he's not going to give a shit. He's not going to even think about it.
You didn't tell me you were Dolph Lundgren. Huh. Yeah, I forgot to mention it.
But I mean, for girls, there's a million pictures out there that you could find when it looks just like your body. Maybe we should start that service.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, let me show us a picture. Send us a picture of their clothes on, and we'll find a girl who looks just like you.
What's the difference then if you're sending out pictures of a girl who pretty much has your same exact body but nude? Isn't that pretty much just you?
It's
anyway?
not you though.
Yeah, but that's...
And then if it ever came back or your work gets pissed or something, they'll be like, well, it's not me.
Is there proof that it's not you? Kind of doesn't make a difference then, does it? You're claiming that nude body is yours, and now I'm claiming that it's not.
But if you can't prove it's not you, they can't prove it is you. See?
Yeah, but even if it is you, they can't prove it's you.
But if you're sending one with your face or like...
Well, listen.
Like there's that tattoo of the fairy you got when you were 18.
Don't fucking send shit out with your face. A lot of girls will do like neck down or something like that because it's still anonymous.
Or just the crotch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've just the chest. Like I said, one time, one girl, and this was like before even like we had camera phones. This was like, oh wait, no, I had a camera phone, but I sent it like via email to a chick. Like no chick's ever asked me to sex with her.
I told you.
I know you're fucking. That's old hat for you.
Most of them.
Yeah, me never. I mean, maybe at some point. I take pictures of myself all the time.
Would you really care?
I have a stockpile. If anyone ever asks, I'm ready.
Yeah, I've had girls like they're at work. Like, hold on, let me go check. Oh, here's some. I got some in the archives.
Yeah.
Would you even care if your cock was out there?
It's out here now. Look. See?
But I mean, would you care?
No, I don't give a shit. Like I said, if my face isn't involved, if it's a full length
No,
picture
they know
of
it's
me,
you. They know it's you. Like you Google
Mark's cock.
it comes up.
Mark'sCock.com.
It comes up right away.
It does come up right away. I'm hard as a rock.
Because
Shit.
like last week, that Geno Smith, quarterback for the Jets, released a picture of his cock.
No idea who that is, but okay.
But I'm like, does he really care? Oh my God, his big cock is out on the internet. It's like,
I know.
He's so ashamed.
It was so thick and embarrassing. Oh no.
Ugh, the woman's gonna want to date me now. She knows I have a huge cock.
Yeah. Ugh.
Like I don't think guys care. Like that could like there's like some things that you think would like end, but I don't know if anyone's career is ending by that.
Yeah, no one gives a shit about that stuff anymore.
Look at Erin Andrews. She was nude, and I mean, she didn't do it, but still.
Yeah, and that's hot.
Like everyone's like, holy shit, she's got a good body.
That gave her fucking play. If that didn't happen, her career would have gone away.
Well, I don't know. She was a reporter.
So
you know what's weird about her?
Reporters come and go.
That is a sore subject. She will not. Like, if you mention that to her, she gets so pissed off.
Yeah, I talked about, like, recording her through a peephole, and she got so bent out of shape.
Yeah, don't mention that on the first date with her. If you meet Erin Andrews on Plenty of Fish or OK Cupid,
yeah,
be careful.
Listen, that's why I say just record her without her knowledge. Someone has set a precedent. It's been done before, and I'm pretty sure she's cool with it. Just don't let her know.
And she sued the guy, and I think he went to prison.
Listen, really?
See, I don't like...
How long would you fucking go to jail for that? That's barely a crime.
It makes me angry that it's such a
fucking peeping.
I know that, like...
Nothing.
I know it's like, it's embarrassing and all this shit, but hey, first of all, you look good. Secondly, just joke about it. Go on SNL and joke about it. Don't be like, oh, I'm never going to mention that again. If you mention it to me, I'm going to yell at you.
Yeah. Do you know how long the dude went to jail for?
I don't know. I don't remember the...
I mean, because I understand it is technically a crime, but it really seems pretty harmless, doesn't it?
It wasn't like he was walking by and he could see in her window. He turned...
Oh, I know. It was like a whole plan. Yeah. It was really thought out.
And he
following
worked with
her
around.
Like,
how about just asking her out? I don't know if she's married or not, but...
Well, how about he's probably not like a super good looking guy, and she's a hot chick, so why would I ask her out?
Yeah, you never know. Those those cameraman dudes are always like schlubs.
Yeah, because I'm a fucking cameraman. I'm not a fucking model.
That's why I'm behind the camera. So my communications teacher suggested, like, you might want to go behind the camera.
Yeah. Let's cut this. Let's cut this real quick. Hey, Mike. How about get
Mike?
out of the
Why are you using
chair
Mike as an example name?
and just go back there. Actually, why don't you go home for the day? Let's try that.
I've been trying to get a job in TV because I was all in...
Oh, you have? I've been trying to be a star too. No takers.
No. Like I was doing radio, so I was like, I can do TV. I went the same thing. I went to college for it, and like, well, do you have any experience? Like, do you have any film? Like, no.
I'm a cam boy. Does that count? You want to see my balls?
Chatterbait. My screen name is
Go
Get You Too.
No, my screen name is One Ball Paul. That's why you'll never figure out it's me, because my name's not Paul, and I have 2 balls.
I thought your name was Rock Bottom.
That's my porn name.
Well, it is porn, isn't it?
No, it's not. I consider it 2 different things.
What about the?
That's not a porn film. That's not a pornographic film.
Yeah, but they have the couples one.
That's still not a pornographic film. That's just 2 people fucking.
Like, I know we talk about cams a lot, but there's my free webcams, which is all just regular. It's all girls. I don't think there's any dudes on there.
Yeah, I don't know.
There might be, but I never looked. And they're just alone, and you can't penetrate. But on Chatterbait, there's couples, and they do penetrate. But half the time, it's a dude lying on the bed, the girl lying there, and they're just staring at the screen.
Yeah, they're like
blinking. Boop, boop, boop.
They're just reading. You see their lips moving. They're reading. He says, "Show your titties more." Oh, okay. Thanks, Tim.
Listen, you gotta give us some tokens, or we're not gonna do that.
Thanks, Robocock.
I mean, it's stupid.
Did you see? I seen the trailer for the new RoboCop movie.
I'm not interested.
It kind of looks good.
It probably is, but fuck the remakes. I'm sick of it.
I do like the name Robocock, though. Probably been done.
You would disagree with me in this, but I'm done with superheroes and actions, and I want a good gritty indie
superheroes.
Film.
I want a gritty Indian film too.
That's what I want.
No, man.
Are you excited about the new Spider-Man?
I'm not excited, but I'll go see it.
Are you excited about the new X-Men coming out?
If it's the one with Wolverine and there's like some kind of, I don't know, time travel or something, then yeah.
Something, I forget what it's called.
Yes, I'm excited. Because I just saw season 1 of Wolverine and the X-Men on Netflix.
Season
it's a cartoon.
Let me
I'm a grown man that watches cartoons. I'm aware.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
I don't give a fuck.
Is it nude? Is it one of those nude porns that you find sometimes?
It's not a porn. It's, you know,
animation,
it's for children.
The animation category in the porn sites?
No, which I never go to because what I want to fucking watch cartoons.
Couldn't jerk off to a cartoon?
No, I need real stuff. But it was really good. And I think the movie is kind of based on that season. Not based on it, but it's like it follows the same comic.
So a theatrical movie stole from a cartoon?
No, nothing's stolen because it's all the same thing. It's all based on the comic books. So nothing's stolen. It's all there.
It seems stolen to me.
Yeah, you just don't get it, man. But yeah, I'm psyched. Look, I'm a science fiction fan. I love fantasy. I love cartoons. I love porno. I love it all. I don't know why I threw porno in there, but yeah.
Porno, I love it all. You wish there was a Netflix for porno.
There is. How many fucking porn sites are there?
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but is there one that is cost the same as Netflix? Like $8 a month, unlimited porn. Streaming.
No, it's better because they're all free unlimited porn.
But not everything's high quality.
For the most part.
But
I go to.
On these
great.
sites, everything's 100% HD.
Whatever. They don't give a shit. It's all free. It all looks great. And I like some of the realistic little grainy stuff too.
You wouldn't pay the $8 a month?
Hell no. Why would I pay $8 a month?
What if like you found out girls from work were on this service?
I'd be so ashamed for them.
Really?
Their mothers. Plus, that'd be awesome because I would tell everyone. I would have everyone check it out. I would send copies to their families. I would fucking ruin those bitches. Fuck
Do you
them.
think there's anyone we know who's a cam girl and are we gonna come across one day?
Probably no, but that would be so
They're
fucking
saying
awesome.
they're saying that there's so many cam girls that they can get away with it now because no one will ever find them. It's almost impossible. I mean,
that's why
they don't use their real names.
You are scouring the internet, constantly watching cam girls because one day you'll come across someone you know.
Or Mark. Things just got so bad that he's got to do it.
Yep.
I hear the dudes make more money than the girls too.
Just me jerking off on film. I don't know if anyone's gonna pay for that. I mean, yeah, look at me. I'm pretty handsome.
I don't know. It's just like it seems to me that I don't know if I could do it.
Jerk off on film.
Like maybe if there was
no
a
one's in the room. You're pretty much just masturbating by yourself. Like it'd be a normal day, right?
I guess.
Just the camera's on and just don't pay attention.
Would you feel like you have to like keep going for like you just have to keep stroking it for like a half hour? Like
you know what?
You can't come in like 2 seconds.
Wait, no.
Like what do they expect from you?
Hold on, I'll come and
do they want a cum shot or do they want you just? I don't know what they want.
Well, I'm going to tell you what they want
Maybe
and what I'm going to do. I'll jerk off, then put it on a loop and just play it all day. There you go. They just watch it whenever they want.
Here's what I was thinking. Speaking of stealing pictures, why not take a video, like steal a video of a cam girl, and then start your own, thing on a different site with her, and then collect all the tokens for you?
No, the thing is, she's going to be talking to all of her loser people, all their screen names, and now everyone in your room
gonna be confused. Like,
what the fuck is she talking about? No one by that name is there.
Merry Christmas!
I'm the one giving her
Merry
money.
Christmas, everyone! It's like it's fucking July. Like shit, I should have looked up. I should have taped it in for one.
Yeah, but like I said, she's gonna be mentioning,
I think you can get away with it if you do it right the right way.
Maybe
if you do just the one where she's like in the heat of action, those parts.
The heat of action. Is that a thing?
She's got she got a rabbit out and she's not speaking to anyone anymore.
Heat of the moment?
In the room, yeah. Yeah, it's the action shot. Because that's what guys are looking for anyways. So many times you go to a girl and like, oh, she looks good.
Yeah.
And she just sits there staring
I know.
at your ass.
I see the picture. I'm like, oh, she's pretty hot. And then you go there, she's fully clothed. It's like she's wearing a suit.
It's like she's just browsing her emails. Like she's not talking to anybody.
I know.
She's not
I just see her just like,
And then she's got like 5,000 tokens topless. It's like, fuck that.
I know. Well, especially
when you go 2 rooms over and there's a girl all spread out,
dildoing herself.
I mean, you can see her ovaries. She's open so wide.
She actually cuts herself. She dissects herself, which that's what I'm into that.
How come you just don't get like a probe camera and like go right up on in there?
Get one of the spreaders and just open it. Ugh, fuck, I don't want to see that.
Some guys like that.
I don't. It's fucking gross in there.
You don't want to see vagina at all?
No, I want to see it, but I don't want to get all the way in. Listen, there's a point.
Like, remember the video they showed us in school where like
Yeah, I don't need that.
And you see like the splooge like banging into the inside of the vagina.
Listen, for me, 1 inch in. That's as much as I want to see. After that,
the same size as your cock.
Exactly.
Ironically.
Exactly.
Or coincidentally.
It's not a coincidence. But that's it. Other than that, I don't need it. I don't need a fucking X-ray of her.
Why not?
Because I'm not into the innards of a woman. I'm not a psychopath.
I like it.
You like being a psychopath.
I mean, well, to
you
a
like
certain
the
extent.
innards?
Well, here's the thing. I gotta see the face too. Like, at least in the beginning. I can't just, that's all I ever see. It's like, eh.
Oh, you know what's funny?
I don't want to use my imagination, Mark. That's for assholes.
Me? That's why I watch porn. I don't want to look in my mind. But I was watching some clips last night, and it was funny because there were like...
This is a real porn cast.
Yeah, a lot of the scenes were of girls... It's almost like bloopers. A lot of them were of girls crying. Like, just stop the camera, I can't do this. It's pretty funny.
You were ferociously jerking off to that, like, oh my god, it's so hot.
Like a fucking maniac.
Slow
See,
down.
my neck was popping out.
Be just a little bit more into it so I can... You're way too not into it. It's turning me on too much.
I know. But it was pretty funny. There was a lot of mishaps and like, oh boy, am I shitting? I'm sorry, everybody. Come here, somebody get a towel.
Were they, like, are these bloopers, like, in the bonus material of the DVD?
No idea. Or maybe somebody just found some shit on the cutting room floor and put it together.
Do porn DVDs have, like a commentary? Like, with the director? Like, in this scene, I was really going for,
You see how I changed the lighting
I'm just kidding. They were just two people fucking.
I kind of just point the camera.
Yeah.
I mean...
Director's being a little,
They pay me to be the director, but I actually don't do shit. I say action, then I tell them to stop.
I'm not Burt Reynolds in
Boogie Nights.
Boogie Nights.
It's like, you know what, Amber? Go ahead and move. In this scene, yeah, please. Who gives a fuck?
I like that it's part of Boogie Nights where the film runs out and like, just keep going.
I know. Well, they were making real movies back then. Yeah. What's Burt Reynolds doing these days? You see him doing anything?
He is damn near 80. That's the problem.
He looks so old.
Because he is. He's damn near 80. It's too bad.
Fucking time, man. It's a bitch.
We talk about this every week now.
I know.
It's so depressing. I mean, that's why Mark's depressed on Christmas. He knows he's going to die soon.
Well, not soon. Maybe in like, I don't know, 100, 200 years, I guess.
Relatively soon.
Listen, I mean, we're all going to go in 1,000 years.
Will we?
No. Nah, listen, you know, we'll download our brains or something.
That reminds me, this university is doing a study to see if there's any time travelers on the internet. So what they're doing, and it's a legitimate thing. What they're looking for is people mentioning things that there's no way they could have known of it unless they were from the future.
No one's saying anything about it, but tomorrow,
like Pope Francis, they said that's the first time anyone's ever been Pope Francis. So they looked to see if anyone wrote Pope Francis, like, you know, beforehand.
Why would they assume that some guy from the future is just some idiot and he's just sitting in front of a computer all day, chatting with his internet buddies?
They said they haven't found anything yet, so it's like a legitimate.
I would think
they're legitimate scientists. They're not like some asshole. Like, yeah, we found it.
Well, some asshole is the one who suggested this project.
Like that video came out a few years ago with the guy like they said a person was on a cell phone and like
I seen it and I'm like, what the fuck?
But I would have to look that up again. Maybe they've actually found out what it was. It must have been like
I don't know,
superimposed in or something.
I guess because it looks like
it was spooky seeing it.
Yeah, because you could. I mean, it's a film from what, like the 30s, the 20s,
but
something like that. And you see a guy walking by with talking on a cell phone.
The problem is there's no satellites out there, so what the fuck's he doing?
Listen,
is it communicating with the other you know?
If there's some kind of future technology, let's just pretend for a second that time travelers exist and they're from like 2,000 years in the future. You don't think they could manage to talk on a phone without a satellite hanging up there?
I mean, I believe that time travel might not be possible for a human to go, but I believe we're going to be able to send messages back and forth in time. I think that's definitely, well, it's definitely possible. I don't know if we'll ever do it, but...
Obviously, it's not going to happen because how many messages from the future have you received?
Well, you wouldn't know how to receive them.
No, actually, what was this? There was some study they did where they built a machine to receive messages from the future. So now all they're doing is waiting for themselves to send a message to their past selves. Once they build the machine, then all you do, as soon as it's, wait, I don't think it was built, it's more of a theory. That as soon as you build the machine, you're going to get a message if it works. Because your future self is going to send it to your past self as soon as it's built. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I think, like, it'd be a good movie idea is, like, the SETI guys, they think, oh my God, we're getting a message from something, and it ends up being from, the future.
That's one of the theories that the Greys, the aliens, are actually just humans from like far off in the future, and they've evolved differently, and they've just come back into the past to study how they once were. I've heard that theory floated before.
Yeah, but I don't buy Greys.
Wow. I buy Grey's Anatomy.
Because you think if you're going to study people, when you study like better specimens than some like country folk,
why not?
Like, let's study the most poor people.
Hey, when we
can
go,
find.
listen, if we're going to some jungle in South America, what do we? Whoever's around.
Yeah, I guess you want a typical person.
Yeah, like a normal person.
Listen,
maybe they're better. Some yokel
if
is
there's
kind
any,
of
if
isolated.
there's any Greys listening right now, I please abduct my ass.
Yeah, no one needs you around.
Please, and pay off all my debt.
What do you think they have money? They don't have money in the future.
I'm sure they could hack into the computer and make your. You know what? Is there people who can make your debt disappear? There gotta be, right?
Probably, yeah.
I could be friends with a hacker. Like, just make it all disappear, man. All of it.
It's called a gun. That'll make it all
Because
disappear.
it's not like anyone's actually watching. Like, there's like a guy assigned to you. Like, look at this. Look at this. He's got this much money here. What the hell? It's zero now? Something's up. He must have hired a hacker.
I mean, yeah. Listen, no one's watching you. You can do whatever you want. Listen, if you want to do whatever you want, go to hotshotwhizkids.com. All right, do us both a favor.
Do it. You can watch the video if you want. See what our ugly faces look like as we record the show.
Yeah.
In the brand new beautiful studio.
Yeah, no, that's a little strong.
Jack Memorial Studios.
Mm-hmm. Hey, guess what? You know what else you can do? Besides go fucking yourself? Go to Amazon through our site.
Mm-hmm.
You can donate. You can write a review on iTunes.
You can shirt.
Yes, follow us on Twitter, on Facebook. Give us a like. I mean, how much shit can you do?
Tell a friend.
Yeah, find a friend, make a friend. Don't ask me how to do that because I don't know, obviously. But once you make one, tell them about it.
Good idea.
Yeah. Hotshotwhizkids.com. Listen to the rest of the week.